Hello, fellow union members. I hope you've had a great start to the school year. I know it's an exciting time. It's also a very stressful time, but we are back and we are definitely rolling. Our first newsletter from our union is out there now. If it's not at your school site, it will be in the next week. It's also there's digital versions and emails. And if you're not on getting our emails, make sure you tell your site rep so I can get your contact info and get you loaded into our email blast so you could get the important information that we send out. Front of our newsletter reminds us that our next bargaining session is September 6th. We've had a number of bargaining sessions in the spring, but we still have a lot of work to get done this fall. We make a very clear point that we believe that our proposals are rational, they have purpose behind them, and that they are affordable. Through the passage of various propositions like Prop 30 and Prop 55, the voters have demanded that tax revenue be spent on students in schools now, and we have needs now that need to be addressed. And Roland does have a healthy reserve. We have a healthy revenue coming in. We can afford to solve many of the issues that we are bringing forward at the bargaining table. At the top of that is looking at our healthcare rates. They have gone up astronomically since even just I've started teaching in our district. We're looking also at salary. We have to increase our salary to be competitive with our surrounding districts, and also a number of working condition issues from special education to class sizes to TK classes to looking at our secondary per period caps. Um, uh, just to name a few of the issues. And of course, in that, an area that we really need to focus on this time is special education and some resources and support for some of the needs of our special educators. So again, our next bargaining session is September 6th. We need you wearing red. We need you engaged and motivated through the fall during this bargaining process. So read more about that right in the front of our newsletter. If you keep going through it, you'll notice that we put an article in there about IEP meetings. The U.S. Department of Labor has clarified that families, parents are allowed to miss work without repercussions to attend an IEP meeting. That's important for us to understand because we believe that parents, one, need to be a part of that process, but that also those meetings should be done during the school day. They should be over by 4 p.m. If those meetings go beyond 4 p.m., then with the agreement of the bargaining unit member, they can continue, but that member should be paid for that additional time on a time card. If you keep going through the newsletter, we have a section on catastrophic leave. Um, there's a full video on our catastrophic leave program on the YouTube channel, so scroll through and you can see that. But the catastrophic leave, in short, it's a program where we donate a day of our sick leave into a bank. If we find ourselves or one of our colleagues find themselves with a catastrophic illness and they're exhausted all of their sick leave, they can access this bank for an additional up to 100 days in order to keep their pay full during that time. We've had a number of members utilize that program over the last couple of years, and because of that, we are below the 100-day threshold now. So the contract requires that we go back out to all members now and ask them to re-enroll in the program in order to continue. So you have until September 30th to complete that form. That form was emailed to everybody in August, or you can contact HR or the union if you need to get access to that form. Again, we need 100 people to contribute in order to keep that program going. So we will update you at the beginning of October to let you know how many people contributed and where the program stands at that point. If you keep going, you will notice that we have an article on ethnic studies. There is the very strong possibility about the addition of an ethnic studies graduation requirement. So the article talks about why there's the need for that, what ethnic studies does. It also lays out some of the possible concerns with it as well. So it's a great piece that introduces people to this idea that ethnic studies as a graduation requirement is definitely headed our way. So again, a lot of great information in that article. There's some key contractual dates for you to be aware of that are in there. But make sure you are reading this every month. Make sure that you are reading the bargaining updates, that you're listening to your site reps. One of the ways for us to remain strong is for our members to be informed and keep themselves informed. So again, if you're not getting the newsletter, you're not getting the emails, you need to let your site rep know, call our union office, let us know, and we can get you set up on that. So again, hopefully everybody reads this the newsletter. Hopefully you continue to have a great school year, and look forward to seeing you all out on your sites as the school year goes on. Take care.